everybody, and welcome back to Amy's Scents and Songs. Today I thought I would do a little video on why I've decided to become a Scentsy consultant, which is a new adventure in my life. And it seems to me that if you are asking people to frankly enter into business with you or trust you with their purchases, I think I owe it to give a little explanation as to why I got myself into this and how I hope to be of service to other people. So I'd like to share a little bit about my scent journey and then how I specifically came to fall in love with Scentsy products, and how I hope to continue to share my enthusiasm for these products and for the community that Scentsy represents. So first of all, if we think about, well, how did I get involved with fragrance? Probably 3.5 years ago, I knew nothing about vendor wax. I knew nothing about Scentsy. I knew there was an aisle in Walmart where people tended to be sniffing all these little square boxes, and I really didn't know what that was all about. But I picked up a couple of candles, and I enjoyed having fragrance in my home. And from there, I wanted to find some forums online where I could meet other candle enthusiasts, and I found a forum called Candle Find, which still exists and which I still am a proud member of. And there's only about maybe 5 or 6 of us who still post on there, but I have made some treasured friendships on that forum, and I learned so much from the wonderful people on that forum. So a couple of them suggested that I try vendor wax. This was at the beginning of 2018, and Zape Bath was the first vendor I ordered from, and I thought I had gone to fairyland. I think I shared this with you on a previous video, but opening that box and seeing how beautifully everything was packaged and how wonderful everything smelled, I was just transported. So that was the beginning of a giant rabbit hole, and I dove in head first, and am still very far down that particular hole. So a member of that community at that time was a Scentsy consultant, and she sent me some wax just out of friendship, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much, but I think at that time I was so obsessed with vendor wax that I didn't jump into Scentsy very much. I enjoyed it; it was great, but that's as far as it went for that time. So fast forward a couple of years, and I'd say about 2 years ago, I started noticing on Instagram and on YouTube that people had beautiful warmers. So the first thing that clued me into Scentsy, that there was this world called Scentsy, was the warmers. And I purchased a couple of them just because I saw other people's videos, specifically Ramona Talk, who always had beautiful warmers in her videos, and I would happily follow along and go buy them. So for example, the Enchanted Pumpkin, Jack Skellington, more recently the Crystallized Warmer. But I think she has excellent taste, and I was only too happy to go and purchase those items. And I started listening to other YouTubers who were talking about Scentsy, and as well as vendor wax, because still very much until about 9 months ago, my focus has been almost exclusively on vendor wax. So I started hearing 2 people in particular at that time, which was Ramona and Susan Fitzpatrick. And I enjoyed both their styles very much in their content, and they would talk about vendor wax, they would talk about Scentsy, and they would talk about warmers and collections and club and Whiff Box, and I didn't know what any of that was. So because I trust these 2 people and am honored by the friendship that we have developed, I started listening a little more closely. And about a year ago, maybe, I asked them each to tell me what their 5 favorite Scentsy fragrances were. And they told me. So there were things like cocoa lime, cedar cider, honey pear cider, mocha doodle, squeeze the day, and I merrily went off and bought all of the things that they suggested. And I was just, I fell in love because I thought, how did I miss the quality? It's really high quality wax. And I enjoyed it very much and paid more attention to the scent notes than I had previously. So I started listening to other YouTubers at that time to learn more about Scentsy in particular. So I have been delighted to find people like Patricia Gates, Patricia Jackson, Johanna Allen, Lisa Roberry, Angie Tallarico Dalton, and still listening to Ramona and Susan. And all of these people bring a slightly different take on the Scentsy world. They have slightly different scent preferences. They have different styles. Now, I enjoy them all so much, and I have learned so much from each of those people. So I started, because each of them would recommend slightly different things, I started buying more different things based on their recommendations and got a wider appreciation for Scentsy, and not just the wax, but for the body care products and the cleaning products. And it's really, I have been impressed by the way everything works well. Everything is made well, even down to the bitty buddies that I'm quite charmed by. They're made very well, and I think it shows the values of the company. So lately I should say, I post almost daily on Instagram, and I also do YouTube videos, as you know, and pretty much every day I post my scent of the day that I'm melting at home, or that I'm burning, if I'm burning a candle or have a candle under the candle lamp. And increasingly, Scentsy products have been creeping into my posts, so I started getting DMs from a variety of people saying, hey, you clearly love Scentsy, why don't you think about becoming a consultant? And my initial reaction was, no, I don't want to sell anything. I love it. I just want to share it. I don't want to be feeling like I have to promote anything, that I have to do it. I want to do it. So, but they said, okay, understand, and just keep it in mind. So I thought, all right, that I'll do that. I continued to learn more about it. And then lately there have been a series of events, I guess, that kind of pushed me over the cliff. And one of those was the clearance sale that began at the beginning of March, because there was such a variety of products at such low prices, and I was able to sample a lot of different things, and I continued to be impressed by the quality. So I got things like that brick you see right there, which is walnut raisin muffin, and I always swore I wouldn't get any of those bricks. It's like buying a loaf of vendor wax. Why do I need that volume of wax? But there's something so seductive about them, and they're absolutely delightful to behold. They're huge. You open it up and there's all this wax, and I am melting through them, but I think I have 9 now. So much for restraint. And then I got things like body care in that clearance. This is Now and Zen hand lotion. And I love it. It smells beautiful. It has a nice consistency. It's not greasy. So I've continued to be impressed. I got some more warmers. Like, I need more warmers, but nonetheless, this is a Scentsy warmer that I've had for a while, the mercury glass one, similar to the Enchanted Pumpkin mercury glass one. And I also got the one that's still on clearance is the Crystallize. It has snowflakes, and that one throws really well. So anyway, more nice products. In addition, I learned about Scentsy Club, which is a subscription service that you can sign up for your favorite products, and you can get them every month. And even if the scent retires, you will continue to get it if you put it in your club. So that's a very cool feature. So again, I'm impressed with the sales approach that the company has, that you can take advantage of. So enjoyed that. And then the Whiff Box. I think the thing that really has knocked it out of the park for me is the Whiff Box. So you may ask, what is a Whiff Box if you don't know? So this is a box that you can get in your club every month, or you can buy it outside of the club. But it comes, and it's quite sizable, and it has products full size and sample size that you can try. So it's things you might not have thought to buy. I certainly would not have bought, for example, the counter cleaner. I might not have tried a lotion. You get those things, you get the scent of the month, a sample of the following scent of the month, and it's absolutely, it's like Christmas. That's the best day of the month when the Whiff Box comes. So all of these things kind of snowballed together, and I thought, I am enjoying this so much, and I'm already sharing it extensively on Instagram and on YouTube in my videos. So, okay, maybe there are other people like me who, are new, who want to learn more about it, and maybe I can lend a helping hand. Maybe I can help them as these other wonderful ladies have helped me. So I signed up about a week ago, and Susan Fitzpatrick is my sponsor, and I am honored that she brought me into her team. I love her approach, her gentle manner, her knowledge, and her kindness. So I am really proud to be on her team, as I am proud to join the community of other consultants that I mentioned earlier, and Scentsy addicts everywhere. I have received a warm welcome from everybody, and I am very grateful. And believe it or not, I've already had people place orders on my webpage that I did not think this would ever happen. So I'm very grateful to them, and I will do my best to serve you well and to be a good consultant and to help you with your orders and to find out anything you want to know. If I don't know, I have a lot of excellent consultants who know a lot more than I do that I can go to for advice. So that gives you a little background as to why I'm doing this. I am extremely excited. I'm going to try to be fairly low-key about it, but I'm enjoying it already. And it's nice. I mean, I will probably plow any earnings I make back into my own purchases, so it's a way to feed my own habit, but it's also a way to continue to share something that I love and to be part of a community that I really respect. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, I will be happy to help get answers for you regarding Scentsy. And thank you for welcoming me into this community. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.